Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick little video. I'm hanging out with my friends Jen Herman and Andy Love, and we're talking about all the fun stuff and exciting stuff we're going to be doing on Sunday. Sunday, the 24th is coming right up. We are collaborating to do a 1 day Instagram workshop. It's all on organic marketing lead gen through Instagram in like an effortless, fun way that is not stressful, that is going to help you attract your number one clients. And yeah, so I am an Instagram idiot, right? But I have learned so much from these two ladies. But the way I learn and do, so I'm if anybody knows what a kinesthetic learner is, I have to have the experience. And when I go to trainings and things where it's just information, it's like information, information, information. And I'm like so jazzed up and I'm like taking notes. And then I hit a wall and I crash. And I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to do all of these things? Like, what the F? So I've asked these two to join me in San Diego. We're going to do an extremely intimate group. And yeah, we're going to go from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And they are basically helping me. I mean, really, I'm a little bit like, this is for me, guys. But I have to invite some other people along too. And we're going to actually get these two geniuses to hands-on help us design our Instagram and Instagram story strategy to like, and we're going to do it. We're going to do it on Sunday. We're going to be actually doing it. So you're not leaving with a big list of to-dos because who has time for that? So yeah, so I just wanted to bring these guys on. Jen, do you want to talk about what you are going to be focusing on with people at the workshop?
And so I love that it's going to be hands-on because I agree with you. I think most people, especially in this kind of environment, learn by doing. And it's one thing to throw up screenshots and talk about it and say, here's some, content strategies and here's some good examples. But until you do it, until you get in and you edit a photo and you write a caption and you find your hashtags and you actually start interacting with people and getting the results from that content, you don't really know what's working and what's not working. And you can't always translate everything just from kind of theory, but to be able to dive into your business. So with a small group, we can literally be like, what do you do? What do you sell? How do we create content for you right here, right now? I'm going to be focusing on how to set up your profile on Instagram for success, writing a bio, using the call to action buttons, using that URL, what makes it work so you can actually get lead generation and conversions. We'll talk about regular feed Instagram content strategies. So what kind of photos work well? What captions work well? How do you include a call to action? When do you include a call to action? All that sort of stuff that you can literally walk home with as soon as we're done, you're going to have already created content and you'll have a template and a roadmap going forward to be successful with driving that kind of content for you.
Yeah, and I think also that's I'm so excited. This is like I've actually bought courses and I've been wanting to get I've been wanting to focus on Instagram for like the last 2 years, and every time I try, it's like so overwhelming. Like even those things, all the hashtags and and I'm like, ugh. I remember it's like it's a lot to know. And so I love that we also get to ask you any questions. It's not like you're standing on a stage and talking. This is happening in my living room, and we're going to be just chilling.
With our feet up on the couch.
Totally. Like
ask the questions, get the answers.
Yes, and you don't have to dress up. Come as you are, and depends on we're going to be taking pictures and stuff, so it depends on what you want.
A pencil skirt and everything. That's just me.
That's you. So yeah. So Andy, what about what are you going to be focusing on?
Yeah, so I am going to teach you guys everything Instagram stories. So I am obsessed with Instagram stories. I've been using them pretty religiously for about the last year and a half and have watched my business completely explode in crazy, crazy ways.
Hold on a second.
Yes.
You've only been doing these for a year and a half.
Yeah.
They haven't been out that long. They've only been out for 2 years.
Yeah, they're new.
This is a relatively new thing, and they change every week as a result because there's always new things.
Oh my God. Andy, are you willing to tell us, like, tell my peeps, like, how much money you have made in a year and a half on because of through Instagram stories?
Yeah. So I would say roughly, I don't have exact numbers in the last year and a half, but easily 500K, probably close to 700K in my business, literally just using Instagram stories, which is absolutely crazy when you really look at it. But when I did some kind of intake of where were my clients coming from and where were my high ticket sales happening, and I was doing some market research with the people who were working with me, about 85% said Instagram and Instagram stories. So these were not people that were hanging out in my Facebook group, not people on my email list. Getting them over to my email list then was the next step, but they were actually coming into my world through my stories. And I have found a way to make it really easy to show up online every day. And not to have it be a time suck, because I think our big fear about social media, at least for me, was I don't want to be on my phone all day long. I don't want to have to feel like I have to take pictures of everything all day long or document everything all day long. But what I have found is this really easy way to just show up on my Instagram every day for a little bit of time, create almost like my own little reality TV show. And I have diehard fans who tune in, who watch everything, and who have become long-term, high-paying clients. And it's an amazing tool once you learn how to master it. So what I want to do with you guys is really, number one, kind of show you the ins and outs, show you what I've worked, show you what's worked for me, how I've increased my engagement, little tricks just by even asking questions and getting your viewers to respond back to you. Those types of things that build relationships and cultivate trust, which is what we know we need to do in the online world, right? The like, know, and trust factor. So I'm going to show you how to do that in Instagram very, very quickly, where I've had new Instagram followers turn into high paying clients in as little as 2 weeks. And we're talking like $30,000 programs where I will show you the messaging that I've used with them, where they've literally signed up through a program without a phone call, without a discovery call, through Messenger app from Instagram stories. So I'm going to work with you very closely. I'm going to give you all of the details. You can pick my brain. I am a total open box, and I'll probably be wearing something like sweatpants and yoga, sweatpants and a sweatshirt or yoga pants. So, and this is how I show up every day online, and it has completely catapulted my business. So I can't wait. I'm like, I will talk Instagram stories all day long.
Love it.
Oh my God. Yeah. So living the dream.
Can we just do like mic drop? Like,
yeah.
No
words.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Like, you people need to get in the room. If you're one of the like 6 or 8 or however many spots we have, like, I would claim it, because this is, this is priceless information from us.
Seriously. And actually, what I did, I'm actually going to tell you the price, because let's just put it out there. It's $1,500. And so for a lot of people, $1,500 is a lot of money, and it's a scary amount. And they're like, oh, just for a day. And so I want to encourage people not to think like that. I want you to think about, what if you were able to get one new client even a month? What would that mean for you if you were to get one new client a month from Instagram through what you're going to learn and implement in the workshop? Or what if it was a week? Or what if it was like Andy, when she decides, okay, I'm going to launch a new mastermind. Okay, I want this many people in. Okay. And she starts talking about it, and people are like, in, right? So, because I've heard from a couple of people who were really wanting to be in, and they're like, oh my gosh, that's so much money. And so everybody's got their own money stories. And, if you're listening, $1,500 might be like, what? It might be insane. Or $1,500 might be like, are you kidding? That's it? Because that's how I feel. I have seen both of these ladies. I've worked with both of these ladies. They're friends of mine. And I actually was thinking, this is really worth, this is a $5,000 workshop. But because I know you don't know that, and if you're thinking about coming, and if you've never been to my events before, then I still want to make sure that we can get you in the room. And so here's the thing. If you are jazzed up and you're already like not even watching this anymore because you're over at, oh wait, I didn't give you the URL. It's thenicoleholland.com/workshop. It is like, when we're full, we're full. So you get to go. There's no application, but I can tell you in a moment who is the right person for this and who is not the right person for this. First, I want to let you know, if money is the only thing stopping you, then message me, message Andy, message Jen, and we'll talk through and see. Is it a right fit for you for sure? Do we know that we can help you? Or is there a question about it? And we'll be completely honest. Like, we're not, this is, we'll work with you and say, okay, because of your situation, you know, I don't think it's the right time. Or because of your situation, you know, I think you have to be there. Like, it's crazy not to be there. So we'll work with you. And, you know, if you have, we always say when there's a will, there's a way. And if you realize that you need to be there, then we'll help you find a way to be there. Okay. So that's number one I wanted to say. And actually, along with that, I have had a couple people that go, oh my gosh, I hate that it's on this particular day. I already have plans. So here's the thing too. And everybody's got to make their own best decision for them. But I like to tune into intuition, and I like to check in, because sometimes I already have something going on, and I am crazy about, I beat myself up, or have been. I'm working on it. I got a lot of stuff to work on, like we all do. But I have historically beat myself up if I have to cancel or change something. Like, if I say I'm going to do something, I do it. And that has made me miss out on really things that I should have been doing in the past. And so this is something that's been a personal journey for me, to be able to say what is in my highest and best interest right now, and get out of my head and into that space of just really connecting in. And so if that's you and you've already got something planned on that day, this is a one-time thing, guys. I don't know if Jen and Andy are going to ever do this again together.
I don't know. City at the same time.
You know, so it's like, this may or may not ever happen again. And I'm guessing that if it does happen again, it's not going to be, you know, this way. So it is really a once in a lifetime opportunity, not to try and sound like a used car salesperson, but this is just me. I'm just speaking the truth as I see it. So I just want to encourage you, you know, whatever, if you're feeling like I got to be there, but just check in with yourself and ask yourself, is this true? You know, what are my fears? And if you want to talk through it, we're available. As I mentioned that they're available too, and I haven't asked them, but I'm available at least. And then,
We're available.
Yeah. So again, the URL to sign up is the Nicole Holland. So that's THENICOLEHOLLAND.com/workshop. And there's a little bit more on that page, and links to these ladies' Instagram, so you can check them out, and you can always check me out. And if you have any questions, maybe I'll just I haven't even made the page yet, guys. So I'm saying this, and maybe I can see if I can put a comment box or something like that on it, but I'll have my direct contact information as well. So just hit me up. And so with all that said, do you guys have anything else you want to add before we say goodbye?
I'm excited.
Just show up.
Yeah, get there. It's going to be amazing.
Yes.
Bring your phone.
Yes, bring your phone. Be ready to take photos. Be ready to be interactive. Bring your questions. If there's things that you've thought about or struggled, or you see people doing and you don't know why they're doing it and you want explanations, if you don't understand why Instagram even works and it makes no sense to you, whatever the level you're at, bring those questions, because we're going to let you walk away with all of those answers.
And actually, it is going to be amazing. And I actually just realized I said I would tell you who it's for and who it's not for. So let me breeze through that real quickly too. The person who this is for is somebody who tends to be, my gosh, the words are losing from my head. It's been a long few days. The people. So this is for somebody who's motivated, right? This is somebody who is an implementer, who is not just dilly-dallying. This is not for you if you're thinking that you want to use it. This is like you already know this is what you want to do. The other thing is this is for established entrepreneurs or business owners. So if you're a brand new to Instagram, even if you don't even have an account yet, that's no problem. You don't have to be at any specific level of Instagram or any social media. Like it's okay. But if you don't have an established business where you're already selling products, programs, services successfully, and you're still trying to figure it out, this is not for you. So, again, that's why the price point is where it is at, because it is for people who are already making sales, serving people, helping people's lives, all of that stuff, not for people who are just starting out. This isn't a beginner's workshop in terms of business. This is a beginner's workshop in terms of, you don't have to be a beginner. Like Jen's like, I want to learn from Andy. So this is really for any level of Instagram knowledge, but you have to have a sustainable business already. You have to have a established business. Okay. Yeah. Do you guys want to add anything else about, like, from your perspective, who it's for, who it's not for, like your best results with people?
I mean, my best results are the people who take what I teach them and implement it. Like, I've had clients literally replicate everything I teach them and have $300,000, $400,000 launches on Instagram in like 30 days. So I tell people, like, if you want to implement it, it's for you. If you want to stay on the sidelines, and don't waste your money. Yeah.
Or the space, because honestly, this is going to sell out. It's even though it's just a few days away and it's in San Diego. I know that there's been things I have literally dropped everything for and flown across the country. And I will be talking about that on the podcast actually next week, where I literally flew to San Francisco for a day to hang out with a mentor of mine. And I also this time last year, I flew to San Diego literally for a party, like one night party. And I knew how it was going to change my life. And actually it did. It did. Like, I can't even tell you. And maybe one day I will, but not on this because I'm already going long. So I just want to put that back out there. Like, again, check in with yourself. And if it's not for you, don't not only waste, honestly, more than the money. I don't care about the money, to be honest. I know I probably shouldn't say that, but money can be, like, we can make all the money we want. What I don't want is for you to take up a space that somebody who's going to change their life with this needs and wants. So with love. It's not that we don't, and I mean, these gals, they have so much. So you should definitely be following both of them as well. Like I said, at thenicoleholland.com/workshop, I'll make sure that their Insta links are there, and they have so much good stuff that we are not even going to be able to touch in the workshop, but you're going to get a lot. The workshop is really about me and every single person that attends. It's not about them. They're just amazing friends and amazing, generous human beings who are giving their time and wisdom to us. So it's about everybody who comes and shows up, and you're going to get a level of care and support that you've probably never experienced before. So that's all. All right. So no last words. Okay.
You nailed it.
Nailed it. Yeah.
All right. So hopefully we will see you on Sunday.